The starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At small forward, T.J. Warren. At center, Miles Turner. At shooting guard, Karis LeVert. At the other forward position, Domantas Sabonis. At the other guard position, Malcolm Brogdon. The head coach of the visiting team is Rick Carlisle. And now, the starting lineup for your Orlando Magic. At small forward, standing 6'8", number 22, Franz Wagner. At point, at 6'3", number 4, Jalen Suggs. Center, 6'10", number 34, Wendell Carter Jr. At guard, 6'6", number 31, Darren Ross. At forward, 6'11", number 1, Jonathan Isaac. The head coach of your home team. This is your Orlando Magic.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons.
And that game against the Wizards, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In at the forward positions, Warren and Sabonis. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert, and it's Turner in at the center. And for Orlando, Isaac and Carter are manning the post positions. Terrence Ross is out there with Suggs, and it's Wagner in at the small forward. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperation on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Now the pass to Suggs. Pacers with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Line for two.
And he knocks down the first one. Despite being a first-team All-American in college, Malcolm Brogdon Clark was a second-round pick in 2016.
Yeah, NBA teams found out quickly that they had slept on this guy. He won Rookie of the Year, the first winner drafted in the second round since 1965, Kevin. And his numbers have only gone up. Malcolm's become one of the game's more reliable guards, and his leadership is platinum level.
Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA? And for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
Now here's LeVert. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. Brogdon the pass to Turner. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Isaac. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
You know, if you're defending Isaac, guys, you got to honor his jumper. He's a very capable scorer from there.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Orlando's head coach. He wants to win his second game of the season against this team, and the key, he said, is about limiting drives and penetration. He added, we can't allow them to play to their strengths, finishing around the rim. So it's important for us to own the paint. Let's see who wins that battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Carter Jr. has a big body inside and uses his physical advantage as well to draw fouls.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And he makes the first.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. LeVert against Ross. Turner with the screen. Here's LeVert, and he converts the layup.
What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied, and great concentration.
Suggs kicks to Carter. Pass to Suggs. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Here's LeVert. Sabonis trying to get open. It's good on the putback.
Oh, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
Now, here's Wagner. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Isaac. Easy jumper from very short distance. Isaac's got his second basket.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Sabonis' screen on Ross. Charity stripe shot, and it's sent back by Isaac.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet that is, so he should pile up the block shot.
And the shot by Warren, no good. Orlando then gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now, here's Wagner. Turner covering. 6 to shoot. Suggs. That shot is off. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Sabonis. Ross grabs the board.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Wagner passes to Carter. Here's Suggs. And there's the drive. Good D by Brogdon.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Inside, it's deflected. Turner with the steal. LeVert against Ross. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Outside, Turner. Back to Brogdon. Banked in off the glass.
Man, love the professional, hard-nosed approach that Brogdon takes. So good at adjusting, even through contact.
Now, here's Suggs. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ross on the wing. The Magic again can't hit. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Pass to Brogdon. Here's LeVert. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. Isaac with some nice D. Orlando trailing here. Ross in the corner. Launches a three. Another miss by Orlando. For Indiana, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Brogdon looking it over. Sabonis sets the pick for Brogdon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wagner.
It's on Franz Wagner.
Brogdon's so good at drawing contact. You can't afford to get overly physical with him. It really was a bitter end to the 2018 playoffs for Miles Turner. He fouled out in a first-round Game 7 loss against LeBron and the Cavs. Unhappy with how things ended, Turner turned to a new passion.
And your 407.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. The Pacers also changing it up. Brissett comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's Torrey Craig in for Warren. That free throw good from Brogdon. For Turner, Clark, that passion you were just talking about turned out to be a healthy one. Yoga.
Kevin, how about this? Can you imagine going into a yoga class and seeing a 6'11" NBA player striking poses? But becoming a yogi has worked out for him. It's paid dividends. Since that 2018 offseason, Turner's really raised the level of his game.
Brogdon hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Fultz dishes to Harris. Anthony with the screen on Craig. Harris kicks to Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by McConnell. Brogdon outside. Turner passes to McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Clock at 6. For 3, Brogdon. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Fultz. Shoots over Turner. Fultz, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
They get it back. Shot's good by Turner.
Miles Turner.
And it's a 9-point Pacer lead.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
McConnell against Anthony. Stolen by Brogdon. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pacers?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Who wants a T-shirt? All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your 407. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your 407.
And here's a look at some numbers for Caris LeVert.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips and all of a sudden you're locked in.
So it's Orlando now. They trail by 11. Anthony against McConnell. And there's the pass to Fultz. Trying to get something going. And he lays it up and in.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control.
Anthony against McConnell. No good that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Goes back up, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. Hampton's checked in for Cole Anthony. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Now Fultz. He's coming off a 22-point game against Houston. He kicks it to Hampton. Feeds it to Lopez. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Passes to McConnell. Here's Duarte. Holiday with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 4 on the clock. Pulls it from the elbow. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Fultz. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 19-6 run. The kick out to Holiday. Pass Duarte. And here's McConnell. Here's Duarte. Pass to Brissett from deep. And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for the Indiana Pacers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And one of the league leaders in steals and deflections, T.J. McConnell explains how he causes havoc on the floor.
It's all about just reading the way they're passing the ball in. If I see a moment of weakness or they dislodge and give me a chance to get in and get my hand in there, I try to take advantage of it.
He does. He is all hustle.
An undrafted back in 2015. But that energy and effort is what's earned McConnell a place in this league.
Watch the screen. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And so in the game for the Pacers. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. Brogdon and Lamb are the guards. And it's Warren in at the 3 slot. And here is Lamb. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Sabonis finds Warren over Ross. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. A lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
There's Brogdon after Jonathan Isaac's bucket. Takes a 3. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Turner. Brogdon's got 14 points.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Hampton kicks to Suggs. The pass to Carter. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Isaac with a screen for Hampton. Over in the corner, Isaac. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Suggs.
You know, he doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but Isaac is a willing passer, and I think he's going to continue to grow in that area.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Suggs passes to Isaac. Kicks it to Suggs. From outside the arc. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner, hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Isaac. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Indiana leading by 11. Warren on the wing. Back to Brogdon. Passes it to Sabonis. On the wing, Lamb. Pass to Sabonis. Now Turner. Over Suggs. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Greg, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow.
All right,
Kevin?
Love what he's about, David. Thank you.
Come on and get loud for your 407. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner comes in for Terrence Ross. And Anthony subbed in for Hampton. Karis LeVert's checked in for Indiana. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. From the line, Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Suggs, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Suggs has got his third basket of the night.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 14. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wendell Carter Jr.
And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
Well, no question, Brogdon is a standout shooter. I mean, he's efficient and plays both ends of the floor. But you look at his shooting numbers, he's one of just a few players to have achieved a 50-40-90 season.
Brogdon hits them both. Here's Suggs. A 23-point game for him in the win against Houston. Pass to Wagner. Isaac a screen on Warren. Here's Wagner. The Pacers pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Live by the 3, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Here's Suggs. Misses the three.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Brogdon finds LeVert. Shoots over Isaac. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
You know, Isaac doesn't mess around close to the rim. When he's got good position, he's forcing the defense to foul him. You know, looking back at Jonathan Isaac's third year in the league, I mean, the forward made huge strides with the Magic in 19 and 20. I mean, he set career highs in just about every category.
Two shot.
First free throw is good. And caught for Isaac just when he had put everything together. Disaster struck in the 2020 bubble.
Kevin, that was heart-wrenching to see that happen to Jonathan Isaac. Tore his ACL in August of 2020. A terrible injury for a young man who was really starting to grow into his role. But the good news now is he's back out there tonight, and it's great to see him on the court.
That one misses.
You know, for such a young player, I'm really impressed by Isaac's workmanlike approach to the game. I mean, he's always looking for ways to improve and plays with the even-keeledness of a veteran.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And while he's dealt with injuries, I still have enjoyed watching the growth of Jonathan Isaac. The guy entered the league. Everyone knew he could be a shot blocker, but he does so much more defensively.
Two.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Greg, you got to agree the defense isn't the only area where Jonathan Isaac has improved.
And no question, Kevin, his offense has developed as well. He's becoming a more confident scorer, steadily increasing his output on that end.
The Magic making a switch here. Harris has checked in, and Indiana with a change here too. Brissett has checked in for LeVert. And both free throws good for Isaac.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Now, here's McConnell. Brissett passes to Turner. 6 on the shot clock over Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Cole Anthony.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
And the first one drops.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Carter. And Okeke subbed in for Isaac. All free throws good from Turner. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his three.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Turner with the screen for McConnell. He feeds it to Turner. Lopez with the steal. Over in the corner, Fultz. Back to Anthony. Here's Lopez. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And now just a 3-point Pacer lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Brissett. No points in the game yet for him. Here's the pass to Turner. Now McConnell. Over Anthony. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Harris with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Goes up to the stripe. Fultz, no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
McConnell scanning the floor. It's Turner, high post. From 17 feet out, Lopez with the block.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots.
Out to Anthony. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Anthony's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Passes it to Holiday. Turner with the screen on Fultz. Holiday dishes to Turner. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Now here's Anthony. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Here's McConnell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Anthony missing again. Indiana trailing here. Pass to McConnell. Pass to Brissett. He kicks it to Holiday. Turner with the screen for Holiday. Over Lopez. And it's sent back by Lopez. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Magic making a switch here. Hampton's checked in. The Pacers making a switch here. Orlando's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Harris against Lamb. Lopez, a screen on Lamb. Harris passes to Lopez. Here's Okeke. Another miss by Orlando. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Lamb. Shot clock at 6. Craig sets the screen for Lamb. Shot to stop the run. The shot off that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Magic leading by just 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. But, with this team, they stretch you out so much, you got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. For the Spurs, they'll be up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started. And looking at the Orlando Magic, guys, they're fighting a close one thus far.
Well, if you compare the assist numbers, you can see who's been the superior team, Ernie. And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for them the rest of the way.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. Suggs out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Shots good by Turner.
Well, I tell you, Brogdon's taken such a big step. He's improved his ball handling and passing. It's made him an all-star caliber player.
Now, here's Wagner. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Count it. Ross has got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change to help. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. The Magic shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Right here.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Carter Jr. plays with an impressive physicality. I think it's what makes defenders overcommit like this.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The first free throw is good. Carter hits them both. Pacers trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Brogdon, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Brogdon attacking the heart of the defense there. Excellent decision and really maximizes using his size.
For Indiana, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Good on both. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Suggs. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2. Suggs has got 10 points in the game. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. 4-point game. Driving inside. Here's Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 4 assists now tonight. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The pass to Wagner. Carter with a screen on Warren. Here's Wagner. And it's sent back by Turner. And he recovers it. Clock is at 3. And it's Wagner missing. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Brogdon outside. Over in the corner, Warren. Outside, Sabonis. Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. You look at the Pacers. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason. And, of course, there's the Magic tied up with them.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. Fans, your 407. Who's coming onto the court? Come on and get loud for your 407.
And with a pause here, how about the stats for Jonathan Isaac? 7th in steals, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Orlando leading. And here is Suggs. 10 points for him.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Brogdon outside to the paint for the tie, and Turner the bucket on the assist from Brogdon. Turner's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. Here's Suggs. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Passes it to Wagner. And he drives in. Not going to go that time, so Indiana will take it the other way. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And it's LeVert missing. Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul. Anthony's checked in for Orlando. And the Pacers also making a change. Justin Holiday's checked in for Sabonis. side, Anthony. Pass to Ross. Carter sets the pick for Ross. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wagner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now, here's Brogdon. 18 points for him. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Isaac. From 12 feet out, it's hauled in by the Magic. Isaac's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wagner with it. Brogdon picks him up. Pass to Isaac. Stolen by Warren. Now here's LeVert. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
You know, I think of Karis LeVert as one of those guys capable of going off on any given night for big numbers. He has that kind of explosive ability offensively.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And the pass to Isaac. Pass on the wing. Back to Wagner. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Warren. Here's Brogdon. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Orlando.
At the line for the
Let's
Pacers.
look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And that explosiveness of LeVert. We've seen it on nights when he gets hot and becomes unstoppable.
Greg, how about that game in 2020 when he went for 37 points in the 4th quarter and overtime alone? LeVert's a player that doesn't know the meaning of the phrase heat check. He can give it to you, boy.
Brogdon hits them both. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Anthony. There's the drive. Trying to get open is Carter. And that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got 5 now.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Anthony against Brogdon. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in blocks. Second, Miles Turner.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Some changes for Indiana. Lamb is checked in for Justin Holiday, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Now Fultz takes it inside, and it's blocked.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now here's Lamb. Passes it to Craig. Back to Lamb. 5 on the clock. Turner with the screen for Lamb. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Anthony against McConnell. Anthony, the pass to Carter. To the middle. Here's Harris. Drops in the layup for 2. Harris has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Boy, with that athletic, muscular frame, Gary Harris able to battle through contact there.
McConnell finds Lamb. Turner with a screen on Harris. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Hampton, he's checked in for Cole Anthony.
Coming on the floor for your Magic, R.J. Hampton.
Pass to Orte. Six on the shot clock. Back to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Shoots it. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now here's Fultz. Defense right on him. Count that one.
And you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Fultz against McConnell. Pass to Duarte. They need this one. Carter pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Fultz kicks to Hampton. Carter sets the pick for Hampton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 4th.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
4th team foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
And we're also seeing that power game on the interior, really just putting on a clinic when you talk about post play.
The first one falls. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
I think a lot of people expected great things from Sabonis purely because his father was the stuff of legends.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. His dad, Arvydas Sabonis, is one of Europe's all-time basketball greats. But Domas has really lived up to that legacy as far as I see it. I mean, he's a star in his own right with multiple all-star selections to his name and perhaps a few more in his future.
Now here is Harris after Jeremy Lamb's miss. And they like what Harris gives them defensively. Good awareness and toughness.
I mean, he stays in front of ball handlers. Sometimes he gets hedged in pick and roll by bigger players. But overall, very sound.
At the line for the Magic.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
His improvement each year in the league is impressive. Harris knows his role is to score the ball, and he does it well.
Second free throw, no good. Pacers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
McConnell kicks to Craig. The pass to Sabonis. Over Hampton. No good, unable to end this run. Orlando leading by 4. Fultz the pass to Hampton. .102 left to play here in the third. Passes to Okeke. Harris outside. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Harris has got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
McConnell finds Lamb. Sabonis' screen on Harris. Ball stolen. Now here's Hampton. Covered by Lamb. Pass to Fultz. 26 seconds left in the third. Over Sabonis. Fultz, no good.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Here's Duarte, guarded by Fultz.
Orlando foul. R.J. Hampton.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Domantas Sabonis, shooting 1.
One shot. One shot.
And that one misses.
Domantas Sabonis averaged an incredible 18 points, 12 boards, and 5 assists in 19-20. A great breakout season for him. He's an incredible offensive force, I think.
And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 7. It's LeVert with the drive. Looking to end the run. The third quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Come on, fans.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
Get out of your seat.
Here's Fultz. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Indiana. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. Sabonis is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Holiday in at the 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Sabonis sets the pick for Brogdon. Back to LeVert. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Sabonis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Sabonis has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Indiana. Pass to Isaac. Dishes it to Suggs. Shot, high post. Good. Nothing but net. 12 points for Jalen Suggs.
And Isaac is a nice passer. I mean, senses when his guys are ready to shoot the ball and gets it to him quickly.
The pass to LeVert. Screen by Sabonis. And LeVert, here we go.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now, here's Brogdon. Here's Sabonis. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Brogdon. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Boy, keep feeding him then. This guy's got it going now, and it starts with that shot. But he can do a lot of different things offensively.
Now, here's Suggs. Isaac trying to break free. The rebound by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Releases from 15, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Magic leading by 4. Fultz with the ball. There's the pick. And the shot goes in.
And it's something we don't see nearly as much as we used to. The finger roll.
Timeout called the Pacers.
You know, the first overall pick of the 2017 draft, Markelle Fultz, really struggled with Philadelphia. He only played 33 games over his first 2 seasons in the city of brotherly love.
And your 407. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your 407.
So for the Magic, Wagner's checked in for Fultz, and Anthony subbed in for Suggs. And a change for the Pacers. Turner's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. We'll see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Brogdon against Anthony. And here's LeVert. Shoots over Wagner. It's tipped. And Turner kicks to Brogdon. Back to Turner. Wagner with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Here's Okeke. And that one drops. And it's an 8-point Magic lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here's Sabonis. Outside Warren. Pass to Brogdon. He dishes it to Turner. 5 to shoot. And here's Warren for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
LeVert against Isaac. Pass to Okeke. Here's Anthony. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chuma Okeke. That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Carter's checked in. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Shot from 12. That one wide left. Magic leading by 8. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Indiana ball.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Brogdon the pass to LeVert. Sabonis' screen on Ross. Here's LeVert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, Karis LeVert reads defenders very well. This guy is an instinctive offensive player.
Shooting from Indiana, Karis LeVert. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, Karis LeVert had a few surgeries before entering the NBA, but took kind of a unique step in writing an open letter to NBA GMs telling them physically he'd be ready for the league. And you know what? He was right.
LeVert hits both of them. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. 6-point lead. Carter outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
First team foul. At the line for Orlando, Wendell Carter Jr. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
And there's the pass to Wagner. And it's Carter missing. Pacers trail by 7. Warren the pass to Brogdon. Passes to LeVert. Sabonis' screen on Ross. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Now here's LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. Sabonis. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Magic leading by 7. Carter outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Craig kicks to Brogdon. Now here's LeVert. Back to Brogdon. A 3. Ross grabs the board.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Pass to Carter. Down low. Tipped away. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Orlando ball.
favor the Magic now. 7-point differential.
From Jonathan Isaac.
Here's Brogdon. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Over Suggs. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
And Carter with his second chance point. Carter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the boards.
Turner with the screen for Brogdon. To end the drought, and it's sent back by Isaac, and he gets it back. Indiana again missing.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
He can't get that one. Pacers trail by 11. Now LeVert. Craig passes to Sabonis. Now here's Craig. He's defended by Wagner. Pass to LeVert. 5 on the clock. Over Ross. That one rolling around and rims out. Orlando leading by 11. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wagner. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Ross against LeVert. There's the pass to Sabonis. Now here's Brogdon. Guarded closely. Indiana moving the ball around. From 20 feet out. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Suggs with the ball. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Magic.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
It's all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Wendell Carter.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
Outside layup. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.